What's up guys, Alberto Big Boost here, coming at you again with another awesome install. Today I'm gonna be working on a BMW F30 which has the n55 single turbo engine. I'm going to be replacing the intercooler charge pipe which often breaks on these cars, like on the one that I have here. This car comes equipped with an n55 3-liter single turbo, which will say twin power turbo because it's a twin scroll single turbo setup. As you can see over here, I think you can probably see that the charge pipe is broken. You can even see the O-ring right there. Yeah, he can like clearly remove it, and the clip is probably gone, so he ended up having to get an extra clip too. For the intercooler piping, it comes in two pieces. This one attaches to the throttle body, this one goes to the intercooler, and it has a coupler to join both pieces. Then you have the supply hardware, which are the clamps, and then it's always nice to have a replacement O-ring for the throttle body, and then in this case you need a new clip because the other clip just flew off and it's probably somewhere in the road in Florida, I don't know where. Now we're moving underneath the car, and you can see it has these little clips here, and then we're gonna remove those plastic clips. I normally just use a set of dikes for that, and then you will have these 8mm bolts that are holding the panel as well. We want to remove the whole under tray panel to gain access to the intercooler pipe. Alright, so I took the under tray panel off. I forgot to film, but I undid the clip on the lower intercooler pipe. Now I'm gonna remove the air intake pipe so I gain access and clearance to be able to work down here and remove all the lines from the charge pipe. Here we have the aftermarket charge pipe and the factory one. As you can see here, here's where the original one failed and this whole chunk came off on both sides, and the clip is nowhere to be seen. So we got a new O-ring for the throttle body, we got a new clip. I went ahead and took the bottom clip out and reinstalled it over here, as well as this rubber O-ring that goes in the pipe. Make sure to transfer that, if not you're gonna have a massive boost leak. Now it also comes provided with these two clamps right here, which are gonna go here, but I kinda wanna test fit the pipe before putting these clamps on, that way I know what orientation to put them on. The charge pipe is installed. I got the clip put on, clip on the bottom. I can't really show the bottom part because it's all black and I have no lighting down there. It also got the air temperature sensors installed. The PCB hose thing is on there. Now I have to install the air intake pipe back on and put the covers and fire it up. Well guys, it's ready. Everything is put back in place. Now it's time for Noel to go ahead and crank it up. Noel, come on, start it up. I want to hear it. Go. Alright guys, now moving to the second part of this video is that I need to address the front end of my car. I've been having this issue that at almost full lock or partial lock, my front tire starts to shake or wobble. So I'm suspecting that there's something loose in my front end. This thing happens a lot of the time on drift cars and race cars. So what I'm gonna do is gonna do a quick bolt check on my front end and make sure my SLR angle kit is fully torqued at all times. I got the instructions from SLR, they emailed them to me, so I'm gonna go ahead and go over the torque on all the bolts and nuts and make sure everything's tied down properly. First, I'll need to jack up the car for that. I also like raising the hood, that way I can get some more lighting inside through the engine bay into the suspension components. Guys, I went ahead and torqued the other side. It was kind of loose, So this side right here, on the illustration, this one will be the tie rod, right? This one goes to 41 foot-pounds of torque. Then the outer one right here will go to 63 foot-pounds of torque. And then the inside one is gonna be 81 foot-pounds of torque. Also, my inner ball joints were pretty loose, so I think that might have been what was causing the most of my steering wobble. Now I'm gonna torque this side and see how loose it is. Good thing I have my digital torque wrench, which tells me exactly the torque being applied at all times, so I can tell how loose it was and what my torque setting is at all times. I'm gonna start by torquing the inner ball joint to 65 foot-pounds of torque. That was easy. Now the outer tie rod end over here is gonna go to 63 foot-pounds of torque. So I'm gonna set it over here, 63. Oh, what did I do? No, there you go. And then I'm gonna use another wrench to hold the bolt from the top from spinning. Huh, looks like this side was tight. Looks like probably the other side was just loose. Let's try now. The inner ball joint, the inner tie rod, and on the knuckle, which will be the outer tie rod on the actual thing, will be 41 foot-pounds of torque. So I'm gonna set on my torque wrench to 41, and let's see. Wait, this right now is at 20 and it's spun a little bit, so I think this is pretty loose. You can tell here the dial start moving more lights as soon as it gets to the torque spec, and they'll light up green. So now it's at 41.2 foot-pounds of torque. So that was loose too. Yeah, that could have caused a shake right there. When you have a race car, it's very important that you do routine maintenance on the car, especially what we call a bolt and nut check. Is very, very important. We always have to do this before every race and after every race, and sometimes we'll do it between practice as well. These cars get under constant stress. We throw these cars sideways and literally they're just like a gyro on the front axis of the car. They're just putting so much load under all these parts that they tend to come loose. So you always have to do preventive maintenance and always check that all your suspension components are tight. That includes engine, transmission, especially all the arms in the suspension. So if you have adjustable arms, always gotta make sure your lock rings are tight. They could like loosen up and they'll be like, oh, my car's like pulling to the left or the right a little bit. So something got loose. Make sure to check everything. Like I did right now, it's pretty simple. It takes you about maybe 30 minutes. If you want to go through the whole car, you put it on all 4 Jackson, probably take you about a full hour to do the whole thing if you're doing it by yourself. Sometimes when we're on the truck, we have about 10 to 15 minutes to do this thing. So we'll have like 2 or 3 guys go through the whole car really, really quick, which I'm super excited because I'll be able to show you guys at Formula Drift this year how to do that, which last year I didn't really get to film a lot, but I'm working with a more professional team this year and it's gonna be like super sick. I really can't wait to go to FD Orlando, even though I won't be participating at the event because we're not running Pro 1 this year. We're still gonna run Pro 2 again, and Orlando's gonna be Pro 1 only, but I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there both days. I'll be probably like looking for you guys. I'll be around signing autographs and stuff, so look for me. I'll be around. I'll be wearing a Big Boost shirt as usual. Maybe I'll have a couple of friends with me and so, but it's gonna be an absolute blast. Then the first event that I'll be working on is gonna be Formula Drift Atlanta, which is gonna be on May 11th and 12th. So I'll be over there. I'll be working with Josh Robinson, so look for the blue Holden Ute with 1,000 horsepower. So I'm gonna be over there as well, signing autograph. I'll definitely be bringing up shirts and I don't know, whatever other merch I have by then. Hopefully I get to like make some like new merch store for FD. That will be pretty awesome. Well guys, I think this is the end of today's video. I pretty much covered everything that you needed to know about these things. It's pretty simple. If you'd like to see any other cool things that I haven't posted yet, make sure to leave it in the comments below. I'll be making videos about any topics that you guys want. There's so much to cover. Sometimes like I don't even know what to film. Like there's so much. So if you have anything that you're interested in, make sure to write it in the comments below. I will make my best to make a video about it. So guys, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Hopefully This week I'll have definitely videos back to back to you guys. I'm sorry that I've been through so much stuff. I've been like moving all over the place and stuff, so I haven't really been able to film, but right now I'm gonna be here for a while, so I'll have like tons of content for you guys. Then I'm also trying to land a really special job, so I'm gonna probably be working on an exotic car soon. I'll be able to make some really cool videos with that. And I'm gonna be going to Texas to work with Josh Robinson on a really cool project that I got to show you guys. I'm gonna be making a bunch of videos about that, and I'm super excited about that trip. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching. Please smash the like button and subscribe. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Stay sideways, guys.